Hey, how's it going? Kermode here, back with another tutorial. In this video, I want to show you guys a kind of different approach for creating future bass type synths. I know there's kind of some go-to sound design techniques, and a lot of it really comes down to writing harmony. And in this technique, I'm going to show you how you can circumvent that, especially if you aren't really comfortable with harmony right now. It's also just a really cool technique because it changes up the way you do sound design, and I think anytime you can find a new way to achieve a similar sound to something but it's different, you achieve a more unique and interesting result. Before I show you guys the technique, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. I come out with videos all the time. It really helps the channel, and maybe even consider giving this video a like. But without further ado, let's dive right into things. So this technique involves two different plugins. Some sort of instrument, could be any sort of instrument, and Antares Harmony Engine. This is an audio effect that's typically used on vocals so that when you sing, it creates a whole choir of harmony behind you. But I want to do it for a synth. So I'm going to use Operator. It really doesn't matter what you use. And I'm going to create a really simple sound here. So I'm going to use probably a basic square wave type sound, and let's have a looping filter in Operator. Again, this part doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna get like a super simple kind of wobble sound. Cool, so now what I'm gonna do is grab Harmony Engine. Check this out. So what's cool is I can pick the root of the key I'm in, so let's say E, and then the scale it's in, let's do natural minor. And you get this harmony that you know is in key. And what's cool is you can change up this chord, so we can change all the different voices here within the chord. I'm not going to right now, but you can. And you can even get in and pan them in different directions, so you can choose how wide your sound is through this. It's really fun to just play around, select different intervals, create some sort of chord sound that you really like. Now, if you want to take it the next step, what you can do is you can group this. We can add another voice in here, and this one we can make the sub. So we turned off Harmony Engine. Starting to clip a bit, so let me just turn things down. So now we don't have to have a separate sub channel from our chord sound. It can all be done here, which is really cool. And you can keep stacking harmony if you so choose. So for example, I could add in another voice. I could even have a different envelope shape on this one if I so chose. What's cool is when all these layers are stacked together, you can start to process them together, like, I don't know, maybe some saturation, maybe some OTT. And you can start to get a really cool sound. And again, I'm just using square waves right now. Imagine if, I went and made a really cool operator patch or something in Serum. But the fact that you can just take a simple monophonic sound and have it split and harmonized is really nice, because then, if you just want to get creative, if you just want chords with parallel motion, I know it's a little basic, but as long as they're moving along, you can have a really cool future bass sound without much knowledge, just two simple plugins, an instrument, and a harmony engine by Antares. So I know this was a bit of a quick video, but I just want to give you guys a different way of thinking about how you're going to create harmony in a song. Are you going to manually write it? Are you going to use a device that makes it for you? It's just the more techniques you know, the more they intertwine, and the cooler ideas you get in the end. So I hope you guys like this video. If you did, please go drop a like, maybe subscribe to the channel. I'll be back soon with more tutorials, and I hope I see you guys there in the next one. Peace.